Hey, happy Homebrew Wednesday. G'day everybody. Long time no see, eh? It's been ages, isn't it? Hey, I haven't done any YouTube stuff for a long time. Haven't done any brewing stuff for a long time. What can I say? Work has just been crazy. I've been doing a lot of overtime. I'm still doing a lot of overtime. It's good for the bank balance and the family, but shit, it's hard to get anything done. The brewery's a bloody mess. I need some time off. I'm just about to go into 9 days of nights, so starting tonight. So happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. Don't worry about my whinging, that's over now. So what have I got for you today? Well, I want to cover a few topics. First off, the fun stuff. Grant Baker, he sent me some beer mail, which I'm very happy about. So he sent me 3 beers. One is his coffee stout, which is 7%. I've just done a coffee stout, 7.3% actually. It'll be nice to see how they compare. I'll do that for another video. I don't know if I'll do a comparison thing, because I know you'll kick my ass. It'll be way better than mine. Anyway, next beer, which I'll be saving to have with a friend of mine, because he's very keen to try this. It's Imperial Porter. Now, Grant belongs to a barrel club, and they all chuck 23 to 50 litres of whatever they're making into this barrel. It's a 10% Imperial Porter, over 100 IBUs, and so I'm going to try that with a friend. So I'll save that one for a friend, and I'll do a review. He said he might come on the camera, so we'll see how he goes. It's a bit of a beer gig. He'll be right. And the next and final one, which I'll try today, is this double IPA. It's hop dead. It's hoppy dead, I should say. 8%. Now he's mentioned that it's done with Chinook, Mosaic, Rewalker, and Nelson Sauvin. So yeah, yum yum. So without further ado, I'm going to crack into it. So this is, oh no shit, Imperial Porter. Save that one. Where are you? Here we are. Boom. So let's get into this one, eh? Hoppy dead. Yum. I'm just in the mood for this. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a quandary. I don't really know what to brew next. I've been doing pale ales a lot. I've been doing IPAs a lot. I've been doing a lot of stouts. I find that I sort of only do about four beer styles really. Hold fire. Hold that thought. I'll come back with a friggin' bottle opener that'll work. I thought this was going to work. Hang on. Right, got the lid off. Bloody hell. Rightio. Let's put it in a glass, eh? Right, so yeah, probably Grant sent these to me about 3 weeks ago, I suppose. So I've been a bit slack. I haven't even checked if that's bulk commissioned. I'm pretty sure it's from the keg. Yeah, of course it is. Whoa. Smells beautiful. There she is, poured up. Beautiful head. Not a crystal clear beer, but what double IPA is. Can't put that many hops in it, and malts and be a clear beer. She's a big beer, this one, coming in at that 8% as I was saying, so get a wee nose on her. I'll smell the malts and the hops. Definitely smell that wee rocker in Chinook. And that Mosaic really gives it that sweetness. Yum, 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 yum. So yeah, it's got a lovely nose on it. Right, cheers guys. Absolutely beautiful. Bitterness is just right. Drinks like a double IPA that I just bought at the shop, but fresher. a lot more hop. Man, I could really taste that. That lovely, you know, the double IPA, you get that lovely malty sweetness in it, but it's balanced with the maltiness. It's balanced with the bitterness, and that hop flavour. Just that hop combo, man. It's a winner. It's a winner. Nelson Sauvin is really in the background there. The big players is obviously Chinook and Mosaic, and yeah, it's a lovely story. Absolutely delicious. Yum. Yeah, I'm going to keep drinking that bugger. So as I was saying, as well, I brewed up coffee stout. I brewed up a double batch. So I got 2 full 23 litre kegs. Well, probably a keg and a half now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour that wee coffee stout out, and I'll just show. I'm pretty happy with it. I just want to go through a few things. So sorry about the dead air, but hold fire. And we're back. Righty-ho. Oh yeah, cocked that up, didn't I? But look at that. So that's the coffee stout. As you can see, it's got a lovely tan head. Really happy with that. Now I went with the 6 shots of espresso. As the first couple of weeks, I thought that was too strong. I can smell it from here. I smell the coffee. But it's really mellowed out and it's rounded off now. And yeah, she's good. She's good. A wee few things about this. I made a stepped starter for it. Total was a 7 litre starter because it was a very big beer. It's coming in at 7.3. So I started off with 2 litre starter. Let that go for 18 hours, 20 hours. Now the yeast I used was a London Ale yeast, dry London Ale yeast, and that was quite it didn't have a lot of action in the starter. Bit concerned about that, but then I added another 2 litres onto it, left that for another 18 hours, 20 hours, and then I chucked it in the fridge for 24, drained off as much as I could, then added another 3 litres, and I let that go for 20 hours, before I then subsequently put it in the fridge again to drop it all out, put it to sleep, and drain the liquid off when I was ready to pitch. Okay, so I went from a 1072, I should have looked at my notes, or was it 75? Around one of those two. And went down to a 1017. For a stout, I thought that was quite low. I would have preferred to stop at 20. Ho-hum. I believe this recipe here, I've really developed this with the base recipe, and I've tweaked it, and you know, instead of I use a lot of wheat malt, a lot of chocolate wheat malt, and roasted wheat instead of roasted barley, because it's not as astringent, and I think it does really well for stouts. Yeah, I really like chocolate wheat. I think it's fantastic. It's probably one of my all-time favourite malts. I would probably use rolled oats in this next. I'll call it a coffee stout still, not an oatmeal stout. But the rolled oats is that trick, isn't it? You can get that high gravity, a low attenuation a bit lower, but then still have the body with that with the oats. So that's what I think is the one thing that's letting this down, is the lack of body. It's a medium, a high medium, not quite a full bodied beer. And I wish it was a full bodied beer. So smelling that, I'm getting coffee and roasted malts. Lovely. More like a dark fruits and dark chocolate as well. Boom. Coffee. Roasted malts, coffee malts. It is what it says. It is a coffee stout. Coffee, the stout's first, the coffee's second. But it tastes lovely. The head doesn't hang around very much. See, the head has dropped so much already. That's probably to do with the body situation as well. You live and learn, and you're always developing your recipes. So this recipe next time I'll be using rolled oats in it, I believe. Or I might just up the temp on the mash, because it was quite a low. It was 67, so it was quite low. That's what I was aiming for. I'll probably could do a 68. They might achieve the same anyway. Enough prattling on about this. This is tasting really good. 7.3, as I say. I am going to enter this in the Dunedin Beer Festival, so I'm going to that with a friend of mine. I've got a few beers to enter that in, so I believe I'll be entering 4 beers in there. So yeah, I'd like to see how they're judged and get the feedback on there. I'm not expecting to win. I just would like some good feedback. See what I'm doing. Every home brewer needs good feedback, because you drink a lot of your own supply, and it's good to know if you're making some fundamental errors for someone to point that out to you so you can fix it. Because your own palate can get tricked. I'm starting to talk shit now. Right, moving right along. Just about done, guys. Just about done. Look what I got a copy of. Fantastic book. Fantastic. What I like about this book from John Palmer, you never stop learning this hobby. There's so much to learn. The way he explains things is so thorough, so thought out. I read a couple of pages he had on rehydrating yeast, and he just went, I've been noticing when I've been rehydrating yeast, I always rehydrate my dried yeast, by the way, is just before pitching it started to bubble. I've introduced too much oxygen into that yeast when I'm rehydrating it. This told me why. So I'll swipe a slight tweak to my process there with dry yeast, and it'd be good to see the difference there. So it's full of stuff like that. I've never, I've been brewing for a number of years now. I've learned a lot of YouTube, a lot of you other brew tubers out there, Grant Bacon in particular, the late Paul Wicksteed, of course, Craig Tube in the very beginning. Pick up so much information from you guys. You learn the techniques, but you don't necessarily learn the why and the how and the stuff, which is great to know. And this book does tell you that. A lot of advanced stuff in there, a lot of, as well as the basics, the advanced. It's great to read all the basics right through, and you're always picking up stuff from it. So get a copy, fellas. It's great. One other thing I'm going to talk about now. I need a wee sip first. I have to change, because I've been doing 48 litre batches. It's all my brew pot can handle with the amount of wort I need. It's like 58 litres of wort. So what I have been noticing is, because I use a copper coil, I use a heat exchange, immersion chiller, copper coil, made it myself. Drop her in with 30 litre batches, not a problem, does a good job. These bigger batches, it's struggling. And what I've found is I'm getting a lot of heat stratification. So the bottom quarter of the brew pot, so this is the brew pot. Thermometer's there, it reads 15 degrees. From about there all the way down. Up here, it's at 45. So yeah, I was lucky. The last brew I did, I was thinking, oh yeah, cool. Oh, let's put her into the fermenter. Took the lid off and I thought, a lot of steam, That doesn't seem right. Touched the top of the pot. Oh, that's quite warm. It's not 15 degrees warm. Put a thermometer in, and yeah, 45 degrees. So got a sterilised spoon, stirred her up, and it dropped down to about 30 degrees once it was all stirred up. So yeah, and it goes with the immersion chiller again. So I really need to get another way of chilling my wort down. I could buy more copper coil, make bigger copper coil. That would probably do the trick. But I'm thinking I might get a counterflow wort chiller, one of those copper ones or stainless steel one. I'm not sure yet. yeah, but there's, I might. There's always something to buy in there. Once I upgrade my brew pot to the 115 litre brew pot, then I'm really going to need a better way of chilling my water as well. So yeah, we might do that. So yeah, anyway, that's my first world problems. Another wee thing I wouldn't mind just having a wee chat about. What am I going to brew next? So yeah, I'm not bored with brewing at all. I'm cutting down on my beer consumption, as you can see with the 2 beers I've poured today. But I think I'm going to do a Pilsner. I haven't done a Pilsner in probably a year and a half. So I've got a good Pilsner recipe. I might do it, and I might just do a double batch of Pilsner. And what I might do is I might add some Manuka, some Gladfield's Manuka smoked malt to my pale ale recipe. And you know what? I'm going to have 2 kegs of it. I'm going to dry hop 1 keg as well. Boom! And just taste the difference. I'm going to use 1 hop, SARS, keep it noble, and keep it old school. Bavarian 2000 yeast strain. That's my favourite so far. I've used a lot of lager strains for that yeast, and I find that one does the best. Yeah, I'll do that. So at the end of my night shift, I'm gonna be finishing. When I finish my night shift, I'll just come home and go straight into brewing. So I'm back home here at the early hours of the morning. So I'll just go straight to a brew, and then I should be done by lunchtime with the cleanup all done. So that is my plan. You probably won't see much of me till then. So yeah, that's my Homebrew Wednesday. I know I've been prattling along for quite a while now, so I will say see you later now. Have a good Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. And thanks again to all the new subscribers I've got. I really appreciate it. And bear with me. The content will get a bit more forthcoming and varied as I get some friggin' time off. Right, that's me. I'm going to sit back and enjoy this beer and have a wee sleep before night shift. Cheers, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.